Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
And one thing we continue to monitor with this team is how they perform offensively. You might remember, MP declared to the world that he wants this team to be an offensive juggernaut and steamroll over the top defensive teams in the league.
Well, this is what setting a specific goal can do for you. MP wanted his team to have a point of focus, something to shoot for, literally. Now this offense is unstoppable at times. They have a number of ways to beat you, and their confidence is through the roof. I don't see that changing here tonight.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Page in at the 5, down low. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Heat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's good for 2.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Out to the right wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Claxton. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9. Looking for their 13th win in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
That one's no good. And Grant, the Heat, last season retiring Udonis Haslem's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Miami, no good that time either. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Wagner with it, guarded now by Jaquez. And Wagner gets it to go.
Pretty nimble play that time by Wagner, pulling up before the defense could get set to stop him.
Pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Z, guarded by Banchero. Orlando with the rebound.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Heat foul. Number 15.
Griffin, he's checked in for Orlando.
Second team foul. Magic substitution. Number 42. A.J. Griffin.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Z, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Man, just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Magic trail by 4. Here's Claxton, and that one hits the back iron.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Will Z in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He picked up 29 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
So for Miami, Pokusevski's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Stanley comes in for Jaquez. And it's Jackson in for Vassell. Wright's checked in for Orlando. Reddish comes in for Banchero. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Magic trail by 6. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Robbed. The kick out to Griffin. Over to the left wing. Pass to Reddish. From 17. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Z. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Miami out in front, up 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Orlando, Griffin is out there with Okoro. Then there's Dillingham, then it's Murray, and it's Paxson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Okoro outside. Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
For 3. The shot by Z, no good. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wright's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Okoro. Pass to Wright. Here's Dillingham, defended by Jackson. Walker against Wagner. Outside Murray, 5 to shoot. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Z, defended by Wagner. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wright. Adebayo, no good. Magic trail by 5. Here's Dillingham. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Going inside, Z. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Murray. Rebound Miami. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff season.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Heat with some changes. Jaquez is checked in for Pokusevski, and it's Devin Vassell in for Jackson. The Magic making a switch here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Outside Murray. 3-pointer. Rebound Miami. Jaquez has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And the shot goes in. And the Heat lead by 11.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Wagner for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Wagner's got 7 points.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach would probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Jackson, he's checked in for Walker. Magic trail by 11. Pass to Dillingham. Fires from the line. Count it. After missing his first 6 shots, now 1 for 7.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Here's Z. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Z's got 11 points in the quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Banchero. Misses off the left iron. Heat leading by 12. Jaquez with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Out to the right wing. Adebayo passes to Z. Takes the 3. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Page. Claxton against Adebayo. Back to Claxton. Jacks up a 3. Jaquez grabs the board. Jaquez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Z. Sinks that one from the post. Z's got 25 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's Miami looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Miami Heat.
I mean,
thanks for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Walker. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Devin Vassell out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Z in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Vassell. Over Dillingham. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Vassell's got 7 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Dillingham. Banchero the screen. Lots of room. Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his second basket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Vassell. Over Dillingham. And Miami again with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Claxton. Gets the three to fall. He's got 7.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Here's Z. He's guarded by Claxton. Z shot is good.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Magic trail by 18. Pass to Dillingham. Wagner outside. The 3 from Banchero. Vassell with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Banchero no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Here's Dillingham. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Z's shot is good. Z's got 29.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
There's a screen. Wagner for 3. Vassell with the rebound. Miami leading by 21. Here's Z. Sweet little floater. Z's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
The Magic have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Claxton. The 3 from Banchero. Orlando again missing. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He was so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
So for Miami, Pokuševski's checked in for Adebayo. Stanley comes in for Walker. And it's Jackson in for Vassell. The Heat have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Here's Jaquez. The Heat rebound. Buries it from 3. Stanley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Murray passes to Reddish. Back to Murray. They need this. Rebound Miami. Jaquez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Z. Banked it in off the glass. Z's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Claxton, no good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Miami Heat building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Paolo Banchero is out there with Griffin. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Sexton in at the shooting guard position. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's Z. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Murray finds Wagner. Now Banchero, covered by Pirtle. Banchero, no good. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Miami. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Stanley, the pass to Jackson, played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Sexton, takes a 3, nails it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Z shot is good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And here's Griffin outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Miami's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Pass to Pokusevski. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Orlando's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Pokusevski.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
Miami making a switch here. Jones is checked in. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Banchero outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
And that's how Banchero creates driving lanes. That shot right there, knocking it down, opens the floor for him.
Right wing. Oh, it's stolen. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here.
Now in the game, number 45, Charlie.
Orlando with the ball. Claxton finds Wagner. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No good.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Here's Z. And that one's good. Z's got 47 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And when you see a team 4 times over the course of a season, you really get to know them. I'm sure they're happy to snatch that first game of the year against Orlando.
And what a huge performance it was for Z.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Jackson, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Z. Off the mark there with a 3. Orlando with the ball. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's Z with a rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Launches a 3. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Banchero outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Z, defended by Wagner, and he lays it up and in. Z's got 54 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.